Jesse, a hard-fought 0-0 draw here. What did you make of that one?
Was a hard-fought match, and Mexico came into it mostly just trying to make it a fight, right? A lot of fouls, a lot of duels, a lot of long balls. I think they were afraid to play against us and try to build because they respected our pressure. So I think it says a lot about the development of the team that we play in a Mexican pro environment and that we have earned that much respect from one of the leading nations and teams in our region. So that for me is a statement about how we've been progressing.
I've seen a lot of Canada-Mexico games in my time. Never seen Mexico set up so defensively. Were you surprised at how defensive they were?
Yes, I was surprised. But, you know, again, I think that they didn't want to lose any bad balls and get us out on the counter. And then one of the things I was really happy with our guys is we weren't naive. And we weren't thinking that, oh, you know, it's an ugly game and why are they playing all these long balls? We were up for the challenge. And we knew that second balls was going to be important, that duels were going to be important. When they were kicking us and a little bit nasty, we didn't lose our concentration. So, you know, I've challenged this group from the beginning to be mature, to understand what we want to be like, what we want to play like. And so as much as we weren't able to really get going in the game in a normal way, it's a big statement that we stood tall and managed it, and it's a very mature performance.
If you go all the way back to that France game in June, it's been a very impressive run of results. Take away those Argentina matches against the world champions, you guys have been undefeated against some really strong opposition. How much pride do you take from keeping that streak going tonight?
Yeah, I think there's the part about the results, and then there's, I think even more so is the part about the performances. And obviously, they kind of go hand in hand, right? You need to get some results to fortify everything that we're trying to do in terms of how we want to play. But you need the strong performances to get the results. So overall, I would say that, yeah, the guys have been great. I think they understand exactly what we're trying to do. They're very committed to it every time that we're together, and even when they're with their clubs. And I expect us to get together again in October and pick up a step ahead again and continue to see momentum in the performances of each individual player, and then what it means when we're together as a national team.
You guys will at last be going home to Canada. You'll play Panama in Toronto October 15th. Talk about the excitement the group has to finally go home, play in front of Canadian fans.
Look, I mean, I think they're excited, but for me, I've never had a match on Canadian soil. So we're going to enjoy it. I think we're going to do some special things in the community in October. Let's bring our fans out. Come on, guys. Get to BMO Field. Let's make sure we sell that stadium out in October, and that we'll be ready to put on a show for you guys against Panama. And you can see that this team's really growing together, and let's get out there, support these guys, show them how much we love them, and I know that the team will be ready to really put a good show on, to put a good performance together and go after that win against Panama.